The friends you make are one of the most important parts of your life, especially in your early years. Honestly, the people you hang around kind of define who you become. You know what they say, you are what you eat, or you become who you hang around. Now, today I'm going to talk about 4 kinds of friends every guy should have. And when I say this, I don't mean 4 different friends necessarily, but I mean, maybe a friend who has all 4 of these attributes, or maybe it's split up between many of your friends. Okay, let's get started. The first type of friend you want to have around is the one homeboy who makes you laugh till you can't breathe. Now, while a guy who's always joking around and clowning might not be the best in all situations, a friend who can make you laugh till, you can't even catch your breath is honestly a friend who's really nice to have around. Just doing the smallest things with your boy can make you forget all the stresses of life and honestly just improve your overall mood. And honestly, when I have these type of guys around, I just forget everything else that's been stressing me or on my mind. And honestly, it's just such a great feeling. And I swear, these guys' laughs be contagious. Like once they start laughing and you start laughing, you guys ain't stopping. Some of my memories with these type of homeboys are some of the best memories of my life, to be honest. Just, pure happiness and pure fun with someone who I truly feel very close with. I remember a while back my one friend would show me these reels. And to be honest, by itself, these reels weren't even that funny. But just watching it with him and just laughing with him made it 10 times funnier, to the point where I was laughing for about 10 minutes straight. Now, in my experience, my homeboys who are like this also are able to, be serious when the time comes. But to be honest, if you got a homeboy who only makes you laugh but can't be serious and talk about deep things, that's not really the type of homeboy who I'm talking about. I'm really talking about that guy you're just so tight with that you can just laugh so hard with at those times, and he can just make you laugh all the time. But when serious stuff gets brought up, you can have a real deep conversation with him. Alright, number 2. Second friend that every guy should have around is the guy who pushes you to pursue your goals or has similar goals to you. This could be, in the gym, with your sport, or something like academics. My one friend who's really smart is always pushing me to do better in school and really to lock in. And honestly, that's just so great to have around, because these guys will, want you to do better and not prey on your downfall like a lot of fake guys might. And another great thing about these friends are that they'll almost always be real with you. If they see that you're not really trying to accomplish your goal or getting off track, these guys will honestly tell you that and be honest with you and put you back on the right path into accomplishing your goals. And these guys don't even have to have the same goals as you, but honestly, if they truly care about you, they will really encourage you to reach what you're trying to get to. Your dreams could be to be in the NBA or to cure cancer, and these guys, they'll honestly push you to get there. Alright, time to move on to friend type number 3. The guy you can have deep conversations with. I feel like in life, there's a lot of friends who you can laugh with, you can have fun with, and have a good time with. But when it comes to you being alone in your room, feeling sad, or something's going on with you, those people just fade away. The harsh truth is that a lot of people in this world will be there when you're up, but when you're down, they'll disappear. Now, I've learned with people like that, you can still be chill with them, still be friends with them, but don't put too much trust on them. Because once you reach that low, those guys are going to be gone. And I think that every guy needs a friend who stays with him during those low times, and the guy you can just have deep conversations with. And it doesn't even have to be when you're feeling low, but just a guy who can just have real talks with and just get a lot closer with when it's not just, brain rot and that kind of crap. Those are the real guys you want to have around. Maybe you had a bad day at school, maybe you broke up with your girl, maybe you're not performing as well as you want to in your sport or activities. But, this guy will be there to talk with you and get you through it. And honestly, these guys are the type of guys you form the strongest connections with. Because at the end of the day, whenever it's just jokes and games, you don't really feel that connected with that person. Whereas when you just talk about real things, about life, those are the type of guys you need around. I remember I was pretty fresh out of a relationship. So, I called up my one boy. He was tired that night, but he stayed up with me till 1 a.m. just talking about the breakup, about life. And honestly, I love that guy to death because that's just such a real friend there. And I think every guy needs a friend in his life like that. Alright, moving on to friend number 4. The guy who can introduce you to new opportunities. This is the type of guy who will call you up on a random Friday night and say, hey, there's a party going on. Hey, there's a new game going on. There's this going on. And honestly, this guy just brings a lot into your life. Maybe this guy is recommending a new game to you. Maybe he's getting you to try a new sport. Or maybe he's inviting you to a function or something like that. But this guy is always wanting to have you around and always wanting to introduce you to new things and, help you explore the world a little more. And not only will this guy introduce you to new opportunities, but also to new people. And having a friend like this is so great because, this really, gets you out there and it can really just introduce you to so many new opportunities in life. This is the type of guy who's always willing to try new things out with you, trying to get you to try out new things. And honestly, is such a chill guy who just wants to have you around. And that's a friend every guy should also have. Honestly, friends are one of the greatest ways to get into new opportunities. So those are the 4 types of friends that every guy should have. Thank you all for watching, and let me know if I missed any type of friend. God bless y'all, and make sure to like, subscribe, and have a blessed day. Thank y'all.